Good morning, body. I'm pretty stoked. We got a couple more subscribers. I got a couple other people on board with joining me in this adventure. Adventure, yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Just give you a little update on what's going on. We're trying to get everything rolling pretty quickly. I don't know if you know, but I got the hamster, or the ham man, the Jake Hamilton. He's gonna be doing Theological Thursdays, and then hopefully if I can get Cody on board, the Codester, we're gonna have Systematic Saturdays, which is gonna be pretty cool. Of course, just to give you a little info about myself, what I'm gonna be doing here is providing you guys with quiet times. I mean, what's going on in my own life, what God has been telling me, and yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty sweet. And then I have my wife that's gonna be coming on board, hopefully, and she's all about modesty. She's all about, living a godly life, being a godly woman. Myself, living a godly life, being a godly man, at least trying to be. Walking that walk, the walk that really is difficult, the narrow road. But like I just said, doing quiet times for myself, I'm gonna not start off with that. What I'm gonna actually start off with and give you a little bit of insight in my own life, I'm just gonna start off with a testimony, my own testimony, and hopefully we'll be able to get the rest of my peeps testimonies too, and maybe a couple of you guys. That'd be pretty sweet. So just give you a little background. I was born in Glendora, born and raised pretty much in Paris, California. My mom and dad weren't together at the beginning. I think 3 to 7 they were separated. But yeah, of course, when I turned 7 they got back together, and they were with each other until I turned 15. And I started living with my mom back when I was 15. Yeah. I tried to live on my own for some time. It didn't really work out. I can give a shout out to my brother-in-law, Josh. Thanks, man. He supported me in my endeavor of living on my own. In reality, I was living with them. Yeah. And so after I was living with them, I had to go back with my mom. I was living with her and her boyfriend. And me and her boyfriend really didn't get along. We got along for some things, but most things we didn't really agree with. So, we just kept constantly butting heads, excuse me. And during that time when my mom and dad were separated and are still separated, but during that time when they first got separated, I was born in the church, I guess you could say. I went to church every Sunday. I even was there for youth group, which is pretty sick. The youth group I was a part of, amazing. It was a Baptist church out in Paris. Really good youth group. So I knew about God. I mean, I knew about, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all of them. I mean, Old Testament. I was pretty knowledgeable as a child, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's just when they got separated, for some reason something clicked in my head, and I was just like, forget it. Forget living this life. It was difficult, And I started, not living as pure as I should. I got into, premarital sex, and got into some other abuse of substances, or just even use of substances. It was just a downward spiral for myself. I was the kid that was like, oh, I'm gonna be a virgin until the day I die. Well, not till the day I die, but once I get married. I never cussed. I never did any of that stuff. And you know, when that happened, it just wrecked me. But, you know, I couldn't live with them anymore because, like I said, my mom's boyfriend at the time and me, we butted heads constantly. And so I left, and I lived with my older sister, Cassandra. You know, shout out to her. She supported me for quite some time, let me say. By the way, I am the youngest. I have the middle child, Charlotte. Charlie, as I like to call her. But, yeah, so I started living with my sister, Cassandra. I tried to join a youth group. I really couldn't find anything. It was out in Homeland. If you know where Homeland is, you know what I'm saying. It's like pretty much nothing. I mean, it probably is more now, but back then it wasn't. So I tried to get back into the Lord. You know, I abstained from premarital sex, even though I broke that covenant with myself, or broke the covenant of abstaining from that. And, you know, I was doing good. I lasted for a while, and I mean a really long time. And then I joined the Marine Corps. And I was, once again, I was that guy who was like, the Marine Corps is not gonna change me. It's not gonna change my attitude on life. I was wrong. I was really wrong. It absolutely changed me. Well, I'm gonna make this a two-part. We're already going at like 7 minutes. You know, I want to give a shout out to everyone that subscribed. This is really important to me. I've been trying to start a YouTube channel for quite some time now, and one day I was like, I'm gonna do it. And by one day, I mean a couple days ago. So I really appreciate it. You know, let your friends know. Tell your friends, and keep subscribing. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I don't know why you're not going to. And, you know, give you constant updates. But till now, to be continued. And like always, one love.